Up, Blondo. Run it up, Blondo. Just finished my run slash walk. First time I ran in a minute, but I'm super excited to do this challenge. This entire time I was doing my run, I was just thinking about how I was going to do it. I ran this trail in front of my neighborhood, and then it's about a mile to get to the trail and then a mile back. So we walked about 2 miles. We got our steps in for the day, our exercise in. I'm actually super excited to do this challenge. Number one, I think it's going to build momentum and push me to the next level. Number two, it's extremely uncomfortable because what I'm going to commit to requires 100% energy, but most importantly, 100% focus. If I'm not focused, the timing is extremely crucial in order for me to stay consistent on plan. But first, I'm gonna get some food, some water, and then I'm going to take a shower, hydrate, and I'll catch up with you guys at the office. My business is doing well where I'm not. All right, so we just reviewed the video for today, and what I need to do right now is to send follow-up messages to all of my clients, and I'm gonna do that in Slack. So I take realistically like about an hour to follow up with them, go back and forth, and diagnose any extra protocol. But currently we're working with a bunch of different businesses, just to name some. We have lawyers, we have gym owners, we have plastic surgeons currently. What else? We have people that are trying to grow their personal brand. We have fitness coaches. We have people that own AI companies that sell digital products online. So I'm just going to follow up with them through Slack, and I just kind of do that on my computer here. So yeah.
See y'all from Texas, where we sit riding swangers and put diamonds in our necklace. Pour drink inside my lemonade till it look like a bitch.
So we just finished our workout and I am starving. It's really hard for me to focus right now just because I don't have food in my body. I need carbs, I need protein, I need all that. So we're gonna leave, we're gonna go find some food, preferably something healthy. I don't have time to cook, so it's probably easier for me to just go pick up food really quick. But when we get back, we have a few things on the bucket list that we need to knock out. Number one, we need to edit this YouTube video for one of our private clients. I try not to take a lot of editing gigs, only because it takes up a lot of time and it's so much harder to scale if you're like freelancing. But this private client in particular, one, I really enjoy working with this client. Two, I think there's a lot of purpose behind what we're building together, particularly. It's just like super cool what we're building from a business perspective. So I'd like to be there to document that journey, because not only am I experiencing something grow in real time, but also learning a lot throughout that process with them. And three, he pays me well. So that's why I have a few private clients that I personally edit their content, and just the sheer speed. There's a specific style that this client prefers, and just getting him the speed and the alignment, I think, is super key and why I personally work with him. The other things off the bucket list, just from a work perspective, is getting these video reels sent out to the editors. That was recorded yesterday. There was one of our clients is a multifamily investment group, and they own a bunch of real estate multifamily apartments in the area. So they just had like a back to school event, community event, and I had one of my videographers go and record that. Yesterday I went out to an event, which is why I couldn't do this one, but I think it was worth it because as a business owner, like, things will overlap, but if you have the resources to fill that time slot in and it makes sense, then do it. And that was the case yesterday, where it was like, okay, I need to go to this event. It was my friend slash client's event, and it was just a moment to reconnect with them, learn a thing or two, meet some new people, and I think that was more beneficial than recording a regular community event that happens every so often.
Find your dreams.
The other thing on the bucket list is I need to schedule production days for that same client for this month. And then the last thing for today is create a comprehensive outline for one of my one-on-one clients. So that's gonna take some time. It is almost 4 p.m. and we're gonna try to knock all this down by, let's say, 8 p.m., 8 to 9, edit this video, get it scheduled to post for tomorrow, and then we will get up early because what is on the agenda tomorrow? We have a meeting tomorrow and on a discovery call tomorrow with a potential client. So let's go get some food. Okay, so oh shit. All right, so we're gonna leave and then we're gonna go get food, but I wanna show you guys a little update with the car. So I'm leaving for Austin this week and I bought this front license plate, but the problem is this thing is moving up and down. Oh my God. The Tesla just opened itself. And I had to put this tissue here so that the paint doesn't get scratched because I already saw it was scratching from moving around. But that's the makeshift for now. But let's actually turn on the car and then go find some food. Ugh, I do not like that sound. That just gave me goosebumps. All right, so we just got our lunch, brunch / kind of dinner. One really good habit that I've done in the past, 2 years is praying before every meal. I genuinely believe that the more you build your relationship with God, the more good things comes back to you and he just rewards you. And so I've been super grateful for that, and I love that I'm just consistent in praying, knowing that someone's got my back. Whenever I feel alone, I just know that I'm not alone because I feel like I could talk to God. With that being said, I got my dad some food because he's actually doing some work on his yard, so I'm gonna drop him off some food and then we're just going to eat in the car and talk about some things. So let's go ahead and do that. We went to Panda Express and then let me just show you guys what I got. Oof. So the very first thing, what is up with all this noise lately? These styrofoam. Ooh, I'm getting sensitive to it. So this is what I get at Panda Express: grilled teriyaki chicken with honey walnut shrimp. And to counter the honey walnut shrimp, because it is high in calories, is I get white rice and half super greens to counter it. And I actually put a little bit of teriyaki sauce because the sauce is good, but just not a whole lot. I'll probably do like half the packet of this. I do have Invisalign on. These are really fresh. I just got my new set. I take them in and out like every 2 weeks. And so one of the things that's kind of annoying is every time I eat, I have to take them off. One, so I don't stain them, because when you stain them, for example, when you drink like coffee or something with like a red dye like curry, it's gonna stain the teeth or stain the retainers. So every time you smile, it makes your teeth look yellow because it has that film stain in the clear retainers. But fortunately, like, you get new sets every 2 weeks, so like they come back clear. Like right now, people ask me, does it hurt? No, it doesn't hurt. Maybe like the first like time, every time you get a new set, maybe like the first day, just so your body gets your teeth get used to like the mold. But after like day 2, it just does, you don't even notice that it's there. If you eat with the Invisalign on, for example, like chips, it like kind of tears the plastic, so you just get like a bunch of like little shreds on the Invisalign, like where you're chewing, and you just feel like the little shreds like peeling your Invisalign mouthpiece guard. It's just super annoying to like go about the day and then your tongue's moving in your mouth and you just feel like little shreds. So that's why I just have to take them off every time. And it's weird when you take them off. You gotta like stick your whole finger in your mouth. Hey Dad, here's your food.
Oh, thank you, son. Thank you. Oh, Panda Express. Oh my god.
So we migrated over to the couch living room. We're gonna knock out the second thing on the bucket list today, which is to schedule the shoot for a production shoot for my other client. The biggest thing that's helping me here with posting all of these pieces of content is this website called Metricool. Metricool is a really good website to post all your content and all the platforms at once, and it's just like a one-stop shop. One thing that you'll notice whenever you start making content is you can post a video where it's like you do something sentimental or you do something funny and you could get 1 million views. But I can guarantee you, if your entire goal is to get leads from that video, it's likely you're not going to get leads from that video, especially if you're offering a service. The types of videos where you're gonna get a lot of results from a video going viral because it was entertaining is businesses like restaurants where people come and visit and they pay for an experience. But if you're someone that owns, like, for example, a medical office, or you own like your own marketing agency, if you have a video that's entertaining, you're not really gonna get leads from that. The best type of content to make, and ideally if it goes viral, is videos related to your offer, videos relating to your services, so people clearly understand you're showcasing your expertise and that people is likely going to book with you. For example, if I was a sales coach and then I recorded a video, I showed my expertise handling an objection on a call, and that video went viral, and then I'm offering a sales coaching program, I'm likely gonna get more leads from that viral video versus me putting on meta glasses and doing like a funny trend and that going viral. Keep that in mind whenever you guys are making content, that you need to focus on your branding and making sure that it's aligned. So I've been reading this book called Story Branding 2.0. The 2.0 version is just an updated version of the original book. It talks about how to position your brand so that you can become magnetic, essentially. And one of the concepts that they explain is, in any good story, we'll use movies as an example. What makes a movie really good and to keep an audience engaged is there's a hero and there's a guide. In life, including ourselves and everybody else, we are the center of our life. We believe we are the heroes in our life. And what most people get wrong whenever they're trying to market themselves on social media is people think that they're the hero that's going to solve people's problems and they're going to be there to save the day. But that's so far from the truth, because everybody is so self-centered about themselves and they're only thinking about themselves, and they have it flip the other way around. When in reality, if you're trying to solve someone's problem and you're trying to offer a paid service or sell a paid program or product, you are actually the guide. When you use an example like The Hunger Games, where Katniss Everdeen is the hero of the movie, she doesn't know everything. She was put in this journey where she's trying to figure something out and she's going through a bunch of challenges, but there's one person that is guiding her throughout that journey, and that person was Haymitch. The guide is someone that has all the resources, the knowledge to tell the hero what to do so that that hero can solve their own problems based off what the guide is telling them. So when you position yourself on social media, you're not the hero. You're actually the guide. You have all the information needed to solve people's problems, but you're not trying to put yourself in their puzzle piece and do everything for them. Your goal is to provide coaching, provide guidance to get people to solve their own problems. So when you get people in the perspective of like, okay, hey, here's a set of information that I think is going to help you solve your problem, then the hero is going to take your information and solve it themselves. You're not going to do anything else. And that's exactly how branding should be. Just like you're watching this video and you're trying to find solutions for your actual problems. You're not looking for someone to save the day. You're looking for someone that has the answers to your problems so that you can solve them. Everything revolves around you. The world revolves around you. That's the perspective that we built onto ourselves. When you change your perspective to that and you communicate in that way, you get a lot of people to trust you and you actually start getting results because you are now connecting with people versus you're speaking at people trying to be like the hero, right? You need to allow people to be the hero in their own lives and you're just a guide giving the information. That's a quick tip for you guys out there that's trying to build a brand, or that's a quick tip for you guys that is struggling with messaging clarity or struggling with branding. Just switch that tiny little bit and you'll see instantaneous results immediately. And that should reflect in your content, that should reflect in your websites, your offers, everything, your customer experiences if you have like an in-person business. All of this is all aligned. Just make sure you have the right positioning on the chessboard. So quick update, I am gonna take a break because I started hearing my fan in my laptop turn on, which that barely ever happens, which means it's likely getting too hot, and I felt under it and it was really hot. So I'm gonna give it a break, give it time to cool down, and this would be a good opportunity for me to take a quick little break, hydrate, take the dogs out. Come on, let's go outside. I thought I had scheduled the real estate shoot. I don't think I have yet. The whole entire time I was working on a client project. After that, I'm gonna write that outline and then schedule some things for the client. Real quick, while I'm on my break, I'm checking my Typeform responses and we got a new lead today. So we're gonna be adding them to the pipeline, get in contact with them, and then scale from there. It is currently 9 p.m. and I think I'm gonna call it a night today. We didn't get a lot of things done, but we also got a lot of things done. But I need to get this video out tomorrow. So we're gonna call a night and we're gonna catch up tomorrow. I'm gonna take you guys on one of my meetings tomorrow morning at 11 a.m. So if you guys like this episode, you got some insight from it, make sure you stick around, subscribe to the channel, and stay tuned for the next video tomorrow, because tomorrow we're gonna be going over some internal business stuff and then we're gonna talk a lot about mindset, which is gonna be super key in overall growing your personal brand and also doing this challenge too.